Hey guys, what's going on? This is a new series I'm starting. I'm gonna talk about the Grizzlies and Spurs Game 1 and Game 2 recap and preview. Now, as I'm looking at the stats right now, Quincy Pondexter led Memphis in scoring. Quincy's a great coming on player. He can't lead the team in scoring again unless he scores 40. We're going to have Mike Conley step up, Tony Allen play his game. Zach Randolph is going to have at least have 20 points and 10 boards tonight if Memphis wants to have a chance. Mark Gasol needs to do his thing, get 19 to 24 points, 9 to 10 rebounds. Tony does his thing. Tayshaun gets 12 or 14. And the bench plays like they did in Game 1. This is going to be a really tough game for the Spurs to win. Now, on the other part, as I'm looking at the stats right now for San Antonio, Manu Ginobili only had 8 points. Tony Parker had 20. Kawhi Leonard had 18. Tim Duncan only had 6. Danny Green went off. Tiago Splitter scored 1 point. You have to shut down Danny Green and shut down Matt Bonner. He hit 4 threes yesterday. And Kawhi went off. He had 18 points. Tony Parker, 20 points, 9 assists. You cannot play defense like that with the horrible rotations they had. Memphis, I never seen them play lousy defense that they did yesterday. Tony didn't play no good defense. He gambled. He did not do anything. He has to shut down Danny Green tonight. And when Manu Ginobili is in, limit him to only 6 to 8 points. Boris Diaw wasn't a huge factor except on defense. He really gave Zach Randolph a hard time inside the paint. Now, Game 2 is going to be a lot different. Memphis is going to come out. They're going to come out with good defense and slow the pace down. And if they try to turn up the pace, it's going to end up like it was Saturday. Memphis cannot afford to go back to Memphis down 2-0. That means they do not have home court. That means they have to win 2 games in Memphis and win one in Senate. They got to win 4 in a row if they want to win this series. This series cannot go to 7 games if Memphis wants to go to the NBA Finals. San Antonio will have it really easy to take this series if they win tonight. Now, Tim Duncan's going to have to be a factor for the Spurs because Danny Green gets shut down by Tony Allen. Tim Duncan's going to have to make up those points. He has to have a 20-10 game. Tony Parker is going to get his 20 points. I think we all know that unless Mike Conley really plays physical, and we all know he is not the physical player unless he drives in the paint and gets that layup. Now, Mike Conley is the key for Memphis tonight. So is Zach Randolph. Zach's going to have to get 24 points, get 10 to 12 rebounds. He's going to have to play his game and has to play good defense and box out. Marc Gasol did not box out one time, and he's going to have to get going on the defensive end. If he wants my respect and everyone else's, he's going to have to start boxing out, push Tim Duncan out of his way, because Marc Gasol is more physical than Tim Duncan. He can be if he wants to, and he's going to have to do that tonight. Now, the bench. Patty Mills and DeJuan Blair, they didn't get any minutes, and they got 9 points. Matt Bonner, you cannot let him do that ever again. Never. I know Matt Bonner led the league in 3-point field goal percentage in 2011. Now, Manu Ginobili, if he plays the same way, and you shut down Danny Green, you keep Tiago Splitter irrelevant, and you keep Kawhi Leonard under 10 points. That's a lot to ask. But that Lionel Hollins is going to ask that of other players. Now, going on into the series, for case scenario for Memphis, you go back to Memphis 1-1, and I'm gonna be there Saturday for Game 3, and we're not gonna lose at home. I think most of us know that. I mean, San Antonio can easily come in and win if we don't put on our game. We play our game with our crowd. No one can beat us in the league. If we go back when we're tied 1-1, that's all we wanted. We wanted to take one game from San Antonio. On the other hand, San Antonio needs to win this game. They have a lot of pressure on them to win this game tonight, even though they might not seem like it. Some of the fans for San Antonio are already calling the series. What a shocker. Because it's what Clippers and Thunder fans did. And look how they're gone fishing, so to speak. Memphis, this is their year, many people believe. Now the analysts, the experts, they overhype Memphis a little bit. I like it. I mean, we're getting more exposure than we ever did. But I think this is Memphis' year to win it. I think this is their series to lose. They have enough to come out and win 4 games against San Antonio in a 7-game series. San Antonio wins. Most people, and I will lose a lot of confidence for Memphis. I still won't pick them to lose. I have them winning in 6. They have to win tonight if they want to win in 6. They have to win. Now they can win Game 5, but Game 2 is the deciding factor of this series. Game 1, I really didn't know what to expect. I thought it would be a 90 to 80 something game. I thought it would be down low, Memphis' way. Had them winning, but I mean, I'm a good fan, of course, but I really didn't know what to expect. How the matchups were going to play out, got a little feel of it, and now I get a better feel of what I did have. Danny Green, you can't leave him open. You can't leave Matt Bonner open. You're going to have to take Bonner out of the game. You can take that ball into him. He can't play defense. Can't block shots. Can rarely rebound. Go in on him. He's going to foul you. He can't block shots. Danny Green, if you watch, he's better than Austin Day, but they got the same body length. I mean, Austin Day is 6'11", but they still got the same frame. They can both shoot. And I would like to see Austin Day in a couple minutes. He brings a defensive presence with his long arms. He's 6'11" and small forward. I mean, he could be a real presence to Danny Green. I like to see Keon Doolin get more minutes. Tony Roten came in. He was a little iffy. He's played solid this year. I like what I've seen from him this year. Jared Bayless, if he keeps doing his thing, he keeps shooting threes, ice cold, that mentality like he has, keeps shooting, Memphis is going to win. Quincy Pondexter, if he even gets 12 points, I'm very confident that Randolph will get his 20, Mike will get his 15, and 8 assists. Mark Gasol will get his 20. Tayshaun will get his 12. Tony will get his 7 to 10. Quincy gets 12. Jared Bayless gets 12 to 18. Keon gets 6. Ed Davis comes in. He gives a relief to Mark. You get Darrell Arthur in. You get a relief for Zach and Mark. And in a perfect world, that's what's going to happen for Memphis. Everything has to function right tonight for Memphis to win. They got to play in their game, play in their style, keep the pace down to 90 to 80 game, and Memphis should be able to take this series. I will do another video after this game tonight. Thank you for watching, and I hope you tune in for the next game. Next video. Thanks for watching.